Hi, I'm Ian Dainty, the CEO of Maximize Business Marketing. And today want to introduce you to a series of videos on how to get results in your B2B sales and marketing. It's a 4-part series based on 4 important issues you'll come across and how you can resolve these issues. Now, there are many more issues, but these 4 are quite important. Before you look at the first video, I want to answer a question I get asked all the time about why do I wear a suit and tie for all my videos when most people are very casual today in the way they dress. Well, I guess probably part of it's because of my age, but if you've looked at my website and in my signature and all of my communications, you will see that my motto is get more clients with sales science. B2B selling is a sophisticated process and sales science is a formal process. So by dressing formally, I want to convey to you that B2B selling is a formal process and it does take some work, so you must be prepared to work. My kids say I dress this way because I'm an old fart, but I kind of like my definition better. The first video I'm going to introduce you to looks at what is happening in the world today and how these events can affect your business and how they will affect your business. There are events both inside and outside the business world that do affect your business, and you need to be aware of these events to see how they will affect the growth of your business. So here's video 1, B2B marketing and sales challenges facing today's reality. Thanks and enjoy the video. B2B marketing and sales challenges facing today's reality. Although we've been mired in a slow period of growth for probably 6 or 7 years now, many B2B companies are finally starting to realize they must start buying again in order to grow. However, as all of us understand, we've been through a number of downturns and recessions. Things will change, but first we have to grow out from under this horrendous debt that many companies and people have amassed. There are many things you need to understand about B2B selling in turbulent economic times. The old ways don't work anymore, but there is one old axiom that still does work. People are still people, and if you've been approaching people all along with the principles of B2B marketing and sales, then you will keep succeeding. Nevertheless, you need to be even more diligent in practicing these right principles in order to succeed. The good news is that these principles are ageless and will help you generate more business in the future. Here are some of the major factors that you need to understand in order to grow your business as we move forward, hopefully into prosperity. So what is the new B2B selling environment? Well, the world changes, especially in a recession, and although we're not technically in a recession now, there has been some growth, but times aren't great. And these factors actually apply at any time. They are particularly true today, especially following a large economic downturn, which we had in 2008, but things just haven't raced ahead like we want. And we're still realizing to a certain extent this downturn. So, one of the ones, there's more decision makers involved. They're involved in any B2B buying process that you offer to your prospects. This is even true for your current clients, as each decision is starting a new fresh sale. Time to close increases dramatically in this new selling environment, especially in a recession, but even in a slow economic period. Not only are there, and even in a fast economic period, if it does grow, because people realize what's happened before. So not only are there more decision makers, but you have to wait until they can justify spending the money for your products and services. This makes it even more imperative that you sell value instead of features and hours spent. During more difficult economic conditions, the B2B buying decision moves upward in your prospects and clients' organization, and depending on the size of the budget or the size of your sale, your proposal may even have to go to the board of directors, so keep that in mind. During recessionary times, budgets are cut dramatically. In many cases, there is no discretionary budget available for anything. This is why you need to demonstrate value for what you are selling. You cannot demonstrate features. You need to dig into the emotional side of any situation and discover what makes that particular individual move on your project. There have been significant increase in random events. If any of these events are happening within your prospects or clients' organizations, you can bet they won't be looking at anything new until these major factors are completed. These events can include things like mergers and acquisitions, reorganizations, new industries popping up, new companies, New management, global terrorism is one, record low interest rates like they are now, and even going lower, and many, many more types of random events. Clients are demanding custom-made solutions. A one-size-fits-all solution is out. Clients want longer-term relationships with their vendor sales company and with their supplier companies. They also demand much better client service than most companies give. This is just a starting point for doing business in most markets, and that's why a lot of clients leave, is because of poor customer service. Increased competition. Whether you believe it or not, there's a lot more competition than you probably realize. And there's always some company who is selling strictly on price. If you compete on price for your business, then you'll probably be undermined sooner rather than later by a company that can undercut you at any price point. Clients are not as loyal. I'm sure you know that as well. They've always got competition at the door. Your clients are being constantly bombarded with possibly better and often cheaper results. They will eventually listen to the competition if you are not constantly showing your clients and prospects the value you are bringing them. Okay? You need to be doing that all the time. And everyone's extremely busy and doesn't have time to see you or return calls. Look at all the emails you get every day. I don't know, anybody reads them all. How many phone calls do you return a day by someone you barely know, unless it is a prospect or client? Call display and voicemail, people don't answer the phone from someone they don't know. You probably don't either. You need to find a way to reach your clients or prospects so that they will talk to you. You need to sell value. So if everyone is so busy and it takes forever to get a decision made, how can you reach your prospects and clients that listen to you? Well, I can't stress enough how important it is to sell value. So what is the client's buying guide? What do clients want from their vendor community? I want to make one thing clear here. If you are considered a vendor rather than a trusted partner to a client, then your client's expectations aren't quite as high. And I'm going to talk about trusted partner and relationships in my next video. Also keep in mind that many events aren't ready to have you as a trusted advisor, and it may take years to attain that status if ever. Both you and your client have to want to be trusted partners before that happens, obviously. Having said all that, what do your clients want from you as a vendor or a partner? There are three main areas you must develop. Clients want an adequate solution. Now you're saying, well, they want to stay there, but most clients don't. Your clients want a solution that solves the problem as promised, not inferior or barely suitable. When you are resolving issues for your clients, you don't have to offer state-of-the-art solutions. You will find that most clients don't want this for many reasons, including disruption to their business, and a lot of other points. Give them a solution that works for them in this particular instance, but make it a good solution that has some staying power, or you won't get repeat business. Clients want a trusted consultant. Your clients want a consultant and a company they can trust. And building that trust can take time. They also want a consultant who has their interest at heart. Although using a reference may get you in the door, your clients want a solution that's built for them, not the same solution you gave to another company. That's why there are different kinds of value propositions, which I've talked about in some of my other webinars, and which we'll talk about later on. Your clients want added value products and services. All clients expect that the solution you offer them will add value to their business. Otherwise, they probably won't do business with you. That's why you're offering it to them. It's going to make a change, going to add value to what they're doing. There'll be some ROI. However, many times you're expected to not just meet expectations, but most times you're expected to exceed those expectations as well. This is what added value means. So look for ways that you can help your client in other areas. This will also help you build that trusted relationship you want with your clients. As you can see, there are many factors affecting the way B2B clients buy in today's fast-paced environment. It's imperative to understand these B2B buying principles to make your life easier and to make the sales cycle shorter. You need to build trust with your clients based on the results you bring them through the value you tell them about, and that builds the relationship for them. There are many things you need to understand about B2B selling in turbulent times and any times, especially with all the competition and everything that's out there now. The old ways don't work anymore. Obviously the trust, but the building relationships with people does work. There's an old axiom that still does work though. People are still people, and if you're approaching people all along with the principles of B2B marketing and sales, then you will keep succeeding. If you have any questions, please email me at ian@maximizebusinessmarketing.com, and stay tuned for video 2.